Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to UG Capital Venture. I'm CJ. Before we get started, please ignore the WhatsApp scams in the comments. I do my best to delete those, but they get quite bad. All right. If you enjoy the content, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to join the community, hit the notification bell so that you do not miss any videos. All right. Now, with that being said, let's get right into it. So as you all know, there's a lot of fear in the markets. There's been a lot of selling, and things are looking quite scary to a lot of people. Okay, so we're going to get right to a screen share here, and I'll show you all what I'm thinking. So first off, the fear and greed index is at an 18. All right, relatively low from what we've been seeing in the last couple of months. All right, so this presents a buying opportunity. Now, I did a video maybe a couple of weeks ago, maybe a week or two ago, and I show you all that if you FOMO the absolute top, take 2021, if you FOMO the absolute top, right? If you hold for 5 years, you'll look like a genius. And that's just due to the nature of the market. I'll link the video just so that you can go to that if you're interested. All right. But if you actually take it a step further and you buy extreme fear and just DCA on extreme fear days, you'll look even better. Okay. Not financial advice, but I believe this is a simple strategy that's going to prove to do quite well. Okay. And you can ignore a lot of the noise in the process. All right. So with that being said, let's take a look at Bitcoin, because even though I'm a long-term investor, I leverage technical analysis just to kind of look at what's happening short term. Okay. Like for instance, we knew that Bitcoin was likely, almost guaranteed to come back and test this 43,000 line, right? We knew that for sure, right? Now check this out. I'll show you a small clip from the previous video on December 17th. Check this out. Okay. One thing that I think is almost destined to happen is we're going to have to come down and retest this lower trend line. Okay. I believe there's a high probability that we come down here at some point and see a $43,000 Bitcoin. Okay, so I'll try to link that also up here, but long story short is that we can leverage technical analysis to see what is going to happen. Okay, it's kind of to gauge human emotion. Okay, as simple as that. So looking at this chart here, now that we've tested that range, we broke through. We could have broke to the upside, we broke through. So now what we're really thinking is, okay, where's the next level of support? Okay, to keep things simple, you really don't want to see Bitcoin go under roughly $40,000. If we break under $40,000, then we'll just go to the next support. Okay, it seems like that's around $30,000. Okay, so technical analysis isn't predicting the future. Okay, technical analysis is telling you how humans will behave more than likely given some catalyst. All right, so we know that take this point here, right? We know that, okay, if we got some great news at this area of resistance here, or this support here, then we're likely to go up, and we can use TA to figure out how we go up with Fibonacci's and things like that. Now, if we break down, given that there's some level of bad sentiment, then we know that we're going to break down to these key resistance levels, and that's just a gauge on human emotion. All right, it literally tells you what to expect given a certain catalyst. Okay, that's different than predicting the future, but very, very useful. Okay, now going forward, what are the institutional investors doing? Okay, in December, they have removed $60 million from Ethereum and some other assets. What's weird is how much money is going into Binance. I don't know much about Binance. Maybe I should go deeper into the Binance ecosystem, but me personally, I don't use Binance much. One thing I do notice is that we see money going into all these layer ones in general, right? Litecoin, Solana, Polkadot, Cardano, Tron, Ripple. Okay, we've been investing in a lot of these since December, actually DCAing in, since the extreme fear has been kicking in, right? So I'll show you guys some of my purchases that I'm doing right now and why. And yeah, so let's keep going forward. So one thing that I've been purchasing a lot of right now is Trader Joe. I've been DCAing into Joe. Okay, the main reason that I love Joe, one of the main reasons, is the user experience is just amazing. It's a simple application. You need to go use it if you haven't. I would suggest that, and you'll see what I mean. I believe it's becoming a standard in the decentralized exchange space. Okay. Now, another thing that's interesting about Joe is if you look at its market cap versus TVL, it's extremely low. Okay, showing that the TVL is quite high given its market cap, okay? So I believe that that's very bullish for Joe, and I believe that I'm okay with holding Joe even if we actually move to the downside, okay? I'm comfortable holding Joe because there's so much utility in Joe, okay? There's staking, farming, yields, and I mean, there's a lot of things you can do in Joe, and it's on the Avax ecosystem, which I'm very bullish on, okay? So that's why I'm getting a lot of Joe, and I would recommend that you actually go out and use some of these things, all right? Don't just buy tokens and follow the word of mouth. Go out and actually use these ecosystems, and it will really, really help your investment strategy. That it works for me, all right? Now, as you can see, we got into Joe. Well, let me show you. I'm full of transparency, so I have to show you this. All right, I have roughly $8,000 in Joe. It's X Joe right now because I have it staked, but I have roughly $8,000 in Joe. I put roughly another $5,000 in today. Now, we got in at roughly $1.47, and as you can see, Joe is sitting at $1.52. All right, so we're looking pretty okay. I'm pretty sure if we're moving to the downside, I'm pretty sure we'll at least have a relief bounce. So there's no way to know until the bars actually print out, okay, till the candles actually print on the charts. Now, with that being said, we also bought some Solana, okay, $10,000 worth of Solana at $138, okay, and let's see what Solana's looking like right now. We have Solana at $140, okay, so these things, buying extreme fear, you tend to see this, right? When things dump, you buy, and then they go up almost always after a crazy dump, but that doesn't mean we're going to continue up, right? This could be a relief bounce, or this could be a continuation to the upside. You have to kind of wait to actually find that out, okay? You can use that as a trading strategy, or just ignore it and use it as a buying opportunity, okay? However you really want to use it, not financial advice, okay? We've also bought some more Ethereum. I bought 10 Ethereum for about $33,900 in total. I got my buy-in price was $3,390. Okay, now I know I could have waited and got a better buy, but I really just wanted to recoup my Ethereum that I lost due to my stop. Okay, I got stopped out of Ethereum at $3,600. I wanted to recoup my Ethereum, and I recouped at a profit, okay, of a couple of $100 per Ethereum. So I'm happy about that. And just so you know, my original purchase price of Ethereum was $1,800. So I'm up on Ethereum anyway. Okay. And I managed to actually get a deal here and actually get a smaller buying price than I got stopped out at. So that's pretty good also. What else do we have? Also, I have a open order for 5,000 ADA. Okay. At $1. Okay. I'm not certain that ADA is going to touch $1. But if it does, I definitely want to load up some more ADA. Okay, so I have that buy order just sitting there, and I'll treat it as a late Christmas gift if it actually works out and goes through. All right. So with that being said, that's how I'm treating the markets. I believe that these are the times to DCA. I'm a long-term believer in these markets. If you really pay attention, there's a lot of things happening, okay? You really want to get out and use some of these DeFi platforms, some of these decentralized exchanges, and you'll really start to see the utility, okay? So as the utility increases and the prices go lower, I become even more bullish on buying, okay? I become excited, okay? Because these things are getting better and better and better, and I love to see the price go lower and lower and lower simultaneously, because that means we're getting great deals, okay? So what are you doing? Are you scared of the markets right now? Do you think I'm absolutely insane for actually purchasing right now, or do you agree with me? All right, I'm curious to hear what you all think, and I'm curious to know what you all are buying also, okay? Don't panic. This is a great industry. We're a lucky generation to even have crypto. All right, so don't minimize this to a stressful FUD and hype FOMO session, right? Take the time out to actually engage in the ecosystems. Take the time out to actually try the DeFi. Take the time out to stake your coins, okay? Earn interest on your money so that when things start to actually grow, you've learned a lot, okay? You've been battle tested. You've learned the ecosystems. You've used the tools. You know what to invest in. And that's going to be a way healthier approach, okay? And that's the approach I take. And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.